Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to Temple of Tales, where stories of the divine are not just tales of the past, but guiding lights for our present. Today, I invite you on a journey into the depths of the cosmic ocean, where poison threatened the universe, and where one being, calm, fearless, and compassionate, stepped forward to save it all. This is the story of Lord Shiva, the Neelkanth, and it is also the story of you and me, and how we can face the poisons in our own lives. Picture this, the vast cosmic ocean stretching endlessly, waves glowing with the energy of creation. On one side stood the Devas, the gods of light. On the other, the Asuras, the beings of ambition and desire. Together, they pulled the great serpent Vasuki, wrapped around Mount Mandara, churning the ocean to find Amrit, the nectar of immortality. The earth trembled, the sky thundered, and treasures began to rise from the ocean. Celestial beings, gems, magical herbs, all beautiful things. But suddenly, something terrifying emerged. From the depths rose Halahala, a poison so fierce that its fumes alone could destroy worlds. The air grew thick, plants withered, rivers dried, and even the gods staggered in fear. The nectar seemed far away, and destruction was at hand. The Devas cried out, "Who will save us? Who can bear this?" And then, silence. From Mount Kailash, Lord Shiva, the eternal yogi, heard the cries of creation. He did not hesitate. He did not consult. He did not fear. He walked forward, calm and serene, with the Himalayas echoing each step. The gods and demons watched in awe as Shiva extended his hand, gathered the poison, and without a word, drank it. Imagine the moment. Time froze. The universe held its breath. The venom spread towards his being. But then, in a gesture of love, Goddess Parvati placed her gentle hand on his throat, stopping it there. The poison rested in his neck, staining it blue, but never harming his essence. And so, Shiva became Neelkanth, the blue-throated one, the savior of all life. Now, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what does this mean for us? Why would the divine choose to drink poison when he could have easily destroyed it with his power? The answer is simple, because destruction of poison is not always the way. Sometimes poison must be contained, transformed, and carried with strength so others may live freely. Don't we all encounter such poisons in life? Negativity from people around us. Failures that shake our confidence. Burdens of responsibility that feel too heavy to carry. Like Shiva, we cannot always erase them, but we can learn to hold them without letting them poison our heart. Lord Shiva teaches us the strength of acceptance with courage. When life gives us trials, we have two choices. 1, run from them and let them chase us forever. 2, or face them head-on, take their weight, and transform them into wisdom. Shiva didn't see the poison as an end. He saw it as an opportunity to protect creation. In the same way, every difficulty we face can become an opportunity to protect something valuable: our family, our dreams, our peace of mind. Think of it. When you carry stress at work so your family can live comfortably, aren't you doing a small act of Neelkanth? When you swallow anger so that peace remains in your home, aren't you becoming Neelkanth in that moment? When you accept your pain, not with bitterness but with grace, aren't you walking Shiva's path? So, dear listener, remember, poisons will rise in your life. They may come as failures, criticism, or heartbreak. But like Shiva, you have the power to hold them, not let them spread. You can transform poison into strength, weakness into wisdom, and pain into compassion. Lord Shiva is not only the destroyer of the universe, he is the destroyer of fear, of doubt, of weakness within us. He shows us that real power is not in fighting outside battles, it is in mastering the inner ones. So the next time life serves you something bitter, think of Shiva, the Neelkanth. Close your eyes and remind yourself, you too can hold this, you too can rise above this, because within you lives the same divine strength. Thank you for joining me today on Temple of Tales. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs courage today. And don't forget, these stories are not just about gods in heaven, but about the godliness in us here on earth. Until next time, stay strong, stay peaceful, and may Lord Shiva's blessings guide you always. Om Namah Shivaya.